Hello Altos, how are you? We're going to have a look at this new song called Great Camp Meeting. Yeah, and I hope you've got your word files here together, and maybe you've got the score printed, I don't know, but what we're going to look at is the opening little bit, which is really nice to sing, and the words walk together children, don't you get weary, walk together children, don't you get weary, walk together children, don't you get weary, there's a great camp meeting in the promised land. So let's have a listen to that in the context of the music. This is your part, 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk together children, don't you get weary, walk together children, don't you get weary. Let's just try those first two phrases. It's a 4-phrase chunk. That's it. So those are the notes. Let's try that together one more time after 4, 3, 4. Walk together children, don't you get weary, walk together children, don't you get weary. Get weary, that's a little jump. And then the third of the 4 phrases, the same. Walk together children, don't you get weary. Nearly the same but different actually. So that's your little pathway there. Let me sing that to you. Walk, so this is the third of these 4 phrases. Walk together children, don't you get weary, there's a great. And that takes you to the fourth phrase, of which the words are, there's a great camp meeting in the promised land. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Put those 4 phrases together and you get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk together children, don't you get weary. Walk together children, don't you get weary. Walk together children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh! And there's an O at the very end that sends you round one more time because this first section repeats. Okay? Why don't we do it with that O and along with the recording? Just a moment, we'll get there. Here it is.
Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary.
With an O?
Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land.
Okay, that's the opening of the piece. It's fun. Okay, then you get into some pretty funky chords, which go like this. This is the run and never tire section. Let's do the first, say, 4 expressions of that, which you get this. Run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire. Step up, and back to the beginning. Let's sing that. And run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire. And then you've got this lovely little move. Run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire. find the start of that second section? Let's just have a listen to it coming out of the first section of this, if you like, the run and never tire section. So the gap you've got to make goes from here. Run and never tire, run and never tire. Just try toggling between those two. 3, 4. Run and never tire, and run and never tire. Back. Run and never tire, run and never tire. Alright. Now you've got that idea. Let's go for the first 2 phrases of the run and never tire section. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire. Up we go. Run and never tire, run and never tire. Then 1 note down. Run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire. So this is the 3rd bit of it. So that's got this little shape to it. Run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire. And then you're into the kind of the closing of many of the sections. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Right, let's try that section. Are you ready for the run and never tire section? I'm just going to give you a tiny little lead into that. It has a great camp meeting in the run and never tire. Here we go. Here's a cool bit. Run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire. Same note. Run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire, run and never tire. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Good. Well done. How are we doing? All right? Let's see how we're doing for time. I think we've probably got time to give you a tiny bit more. Yeah, good. Let's do all the way to the end of the piece. We can repeat this next week if you like. But you get this. Don't get weary. Don't get weary. Don't get weary. Great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, don't get weary. Don't get weary. Don't get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. And the ending is one where you find your way to the end. But let's not worry about that for now. Let's have a listen to that, because what happens is that sopranos take over your phrase from the beginning, and you may end up falling into that, but if you can do the don't get, that's more fun. Don't get. So let's see if we can feel that. Let's just give ourselves the little turn around. There's a great camp meeting in the promise. Don't get. Don't get. Children, don't get weary. Don't get. Children, don't get weary. Don't get. Children, don't get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, don't get. Children, don't get weary. Don't get. Children, don't get weary. Don't get. So you can go that any way you like. Let's run the whole piece. Here we go. Are you ready? That's your starting note. Walk together, children. The whole piece, top to bottom.
Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. In the promised land, oh, walk together, children.
Second time, through.
Down we go, run and never tire, 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 run and never. Down we go, run and never tire, 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 run and never tire.
And here we go to the don't get. And we get
Don't get children, don't you get.
this is you.
Don't get children, don't you get weary. Don't get children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, oh, children, don't you get.
Don't get.
Oh, children, don't you get weary. Oh, children, don't you get weary.
Last one. And that's it. Let's try it together with everyone. See whether you can remember, and if not, we'll do a bit more next week on it. Thanks.